Hi everyone, good morning to you all. I hope you all can hear me. Yeah, welcome to this live stream. Actually, this was, I didn't schedule this live stream. It was this morning I saw the news and I decided to come on live. Okay, this was not really planned. Okay, so that's why you not see my face. I hope you all are doing great. I hope you all are doing well. This is a very, very, very important news that I wanted to share with you all because it came as a surprise to me when I saw the notification that Miss Universe organization will announce the host country for this year's pageant today. We just have about few hours to the announcement, okay? And this, I had to do this. I had to do the live stream. I had to come on live this morning because I wanted um, to give out the information. Let's have our thoughts on it before the actual announcement. Okay, so I hope you all can hear me clearly. The host countries list has been updated. I remember the last live stream I did some time back. I talked about the host countries for this year's Miss Universe pageant, and anyways, I don't think there's much difference. I don't know. There's a difference. Morocco is not on this updated list. You guys remember that Morocco was one of the host countries for the the list that there was released the first time. Morocco was amongst the countries, but right now Morocco is not amongst the countries, the updated list of the countries anymore. All right, so there are new additions which came as a surprise to me. That's why I had to come on live today. The additions I saw were a surprise to me because I wasn't expecting, although I had a clue, but I wasn't expecting to see Nigeria as one of the host countries because you and I know that. I don't know. It's a good one for Nigeria to want to host, but for me personally, I wouldn't say that Nigeria is ready at this point because you guys know I don't sugarcoat. I always tell the truth. I don't sugarcoat. For me personally, I don't think Nigeria is ready to host Miss Universe. Okay, but it's a welcome development that they are even considered amongst the bid. Okay, amongst the host country, amongst the bid countries. They were even considered. But for me personally, I don't think Nigeria is ready for it, but it's a good one. It's a good one, at least for us, for a start. It's a good one for us to be considered. Like I said, I think the organizations of the Miss Universe Nigeria organization, they are doing all they can to make sure that the spotlight comes back to Nigeria this year. Given what we achieved last year, I think they are trying to, create an avenue for persons um, to look at Nigeria in another light, to look at Nigeria as a country that is worthy of hosting a pageant. That is a strong pageant country. We're trying to reclaim the glory days of Nigerian pageantry. Okay, so I really applaud them for doing that. Yes, please, can you hear me now? Yeah, I'm back. Sorry for the breaking transmission. So, like I was saying, I think that for me, I still maintain that Nigeria is not ready. But let me look at the other countries, the other host countries or potential host countries that are likely to host the pageant for this year. Um, like I said, we are just a few hours away from the official announcement by the Miss Universe organization. They would announce the host country in um, some hours from now. So that's a good one. That's a huge one. Let's see who will win the bid. Congratulations to the eventual winners in advance. I can't wait for them to make an announcement. But before I go into the other things I want to talk about, I want to just mention the host countries for this year's pageant. The countries that are bidding for this year's pageant, actually. Let me um, call out their names. We have Costa Rica, we have Dominican Republic, we have Spain, we have Thailand, we have South Africa, we have Nigeria, and finally we have the Philippines. These are the host countries that are bidding for Miss Universe, Miss Universe 2025 pageant. Previously, I told you guys that Morocco was amongst the list, but I think that they have been removed on this list, in this updated list. So, and Nigeria is the new country that has been um, added to the list. Okay, I think this is similar to the previous list, except for the fact that Morocco was removed and Nigeria was added on to the list. Okay, so like I said, amongst we also have 7 countries that are bidding. Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, Spain, Thailand, South Africa, Nigeria, and finally the Philippines. So far, so good. We have 2 African countries, which are Nigeria and South Africa. And for me personally, I would choose South Africa over Nigeria because I feel like South Africa is well much ready and much grounded in pageantry, and they've done it before now. Of course, Nigeria has hosted before now, but due to some political instability, religious instability at that time, that was in 2021 or 2022 when we hosted Miss World pageant, but the finals was the venue for the finals had to change because of, like I said, instability in the country as at that time. So the we have had a stint in hosting, but so far so good. I don't think for now I don't think we have the infrastructure, to host a big pageant like Miss Universe. Okay, but it's a good one that will be considered. It's a good one. At least if Miss Universe were to be held in Nigeria, of course, I will be live. I will be there live. Okay, because of course, being a Nigerian and living in Nigeria, we anticipate such pageants to hold in Nigeria. But looking at the infrastructure on ground, looking at the economy right now, I don't think Nigeria is ready at this point to host Miss Universe pageants. And South Africa, like I said, is one of the countries that I think that they are capable of hosting the pageant. And if they are to consider African countries, I think they should consider South Africa. They are ready as it is to host the pageant. Yeah, so going forward, in the American region, we have Dominican Republic, we have Costa Rica from the Caribbean countries. They're so far so good. Dominican Republic is a country that I feel like they are a strong pageant house. They are a strong pageant country in the Caribbean. So I feel like Dominican Republic can actually host the pageant. I feel like they have what it takes because they are a strong pageant country. They have the infrastructure as well. Yeah, going into Europe, Spain is the only country from Europe that is bidding for to be the host country, and so far so good. Spain has been consistent in Miss Universe, and they have the infrastructure. I don't think have they hosted a major international pageant before now. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know if they have, unlike Dominican Republic that has, hosted a pageant before. I don't think Spain has hosted a pageant before, but if you are rewatching this live stream and they have hosted another major pageant, just let me know. Just comment down below. So from the Asia region, we have Thailand and Philippines. You guys know that Philippines have hosted Miss Universe before. That was in 2016 when France won. Yeah, they hosted the pageant, and Thailand as well has hosted the pageant in 2018. But given by the statistics of both pageant countries, given the fact that they've both hosted and given you know from my own point of view, I've watched both pageants hosted by each of the countries that I just mentioned. And for me, I would choose Thailand any day, anytime, because when Thailand hosted in 2018, it was a pageant that even up till now, I still state that Thailand has been the best host country for Miss Universe because they did a very good job. And I won't be surprised if Thailand wins the bid to host the pageant for this year, because I feel like they have all it takes to host the pageant. They have the infrastructure, they have the pageant fans, they have everything that it takes to host the pageant. So I won't be surprised if Thailand hosts, because a lot of experts, pageant bloggers, pageant experts, um, they are tipping Thailand to host, okay, to win the bid to host. So anyway, it's all in the hands of the organization right now. It's all in the hands of Miss Universe organization to pick the winner, you know, the host country for this year's pageant. But I would say that for me, personally, I would choose Thailand. I feel like Thailand has what it takes to win the pageant. But if I want to see a different country host Miss Universe this year, I would say Spain. Spain is a country that I would like to see host the pageant. For the fact that they are bidding for Miss World as well, and they are also bidding for Miss Universe. I feel like they should be given a chance, to host. But in terms of experience, in terms of the statistics, in terms of successful um, countries that have been successful in hosting previously, I would go with Thailand. I'll go with Thailand because I feel like Thailand is one of the countries that I feel they can do it. They can host the pageant. They have all it takes. They have the experience. They have the expertise. They have the pageant fans, just the right amount of, a bit of every other thing. Okay. Yeah, I feel like Thailand can host the pageant conveniently. Okay. Aside from that, South Africa as well can host the pageant. Dominican Republic as well. Yeah. So let's wait. Hopefully, let's wait in suspense for the announcement later today. And of course, I'll give you guys the update as soon as it arrives. I'll come on live and give you guys the country that was chosen by Miss Universe organization to host the pageant. So if you're watching, please like the live stream, and you're welcome to my channel. Like the live stream and comment down below on your thoughts and opinions on the host countries for this year's pageant. So, what are your thoughts on the host countries that have been picked so far from the updated list I just mentioned? Who do you think will win the bid for this year's Miss Universe contest? So far, so good. Oh, I've not even shared. Let me share. So, guys, if you're watching this live stream, who do you think will win the bid for? Okay, so I had a comment here. Amaka Smith and Lifestyle said, can't wait for the juicy information. Yes, of course, I'll update you guys as soon as we get the information as to who will be chosen by the organization. But a lot of experts are saying um, Thailand has the has the upper hand to win the bid. Thailand has the upper hand to win the bid, and I concur with them because I feel like Thailand has the expertise, has the um, has the just the right amount of pageant, community and all. to host this year's pageant. But what came as a surprise to me is Nigeria's inclusion in this hosting country, because you know that the first list that was released, Nigeria was not amongst. Morocco was, amongst the first list that was released. So I don't know the organizers of this year's pageant. I don't know how. Anyway, let's see how it goes. Because I feel like Silverbird, the franchise holders of Miss Universe Nigeria, they're trying to create more awareness for Nigeria as a country, as a pageant country. I understand what they're trying to do. I understand where they are coming from. I know that with the performance we had last year, they're trying to build on the momentum, and they're trying to make Nigeria one of the strong pageant countries from Africa. But I still feel like when you bidding for to host a big pageant like Miss Universe, I think you need to be prepared. We don't want what happened in Mexico to repeat itself, because we know how Mexico flopped in the how Mexico flopped in the hosting of Miss Universe, which for me, yeah, it wasn't top notch. It wasn't what we were expecting from a pageant country, so to say. So at this point, as a Nigerian, I would not say that Nigeria is ready to host. Okay, I don't think Nigeria at this point we're ready to host the pageant. I think that we need to look at start from the grassroots, start from the national level. Have we hosted a worthy national competition? You know, so I think that trying to host a bigger pageant like Miss Universe, there's a lot that needs to be on ground. There's a lot that needs to be put into place before before we think of hosting a pageant as big as Miss Universe pageant. As big as Miss Universe, because we all know that it has to do with finances, even if the organization might support us in terms of finance. But I think the infrastructure needs to be on ground first, which to me, I don't think there's that much infrastructure on ground for Nigeria to host. Nigeria is not ready for that at this point, but I'm glad that we are even considered. Like I said before, now I'm glad that we are considered. So you're coming in. Please like the live stream and comment down below. What are your thoughts on these countries that have been selected to host, um, to bid for Miss Universe pageant? Like I said before, now we have 7 countries bidding: Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, Philippines, South Africa, and Nigeria, Spain, and Thailand. Okay, so for me personally, I would choose Thailand as the host country again, because I felt like Thailand did a very good job in 2018. And if you're looking at countries that have not hosted before, I'll be looking at Spain. Spain. As an African, I would choose South Africa over Nigeria. At this point, if I'm to choose my favorites, okay, from Africa, I would choose South Africa. From the Asia region, I would choose Thailand. From Europe, of course, Spain is the only country that is bidding from the Europe country. So, of course, Spain. And I don't think Spain has hosted this pageant before. So, I think Spain can do the job conveniently. Okay, from the American region, it's between Costa Rica and Dominican Republic, and so far so good. I think Dominican Republic have hosted before now, and I think they have a good track record. So I will choose Dominican Republic over Costa Rica. All right, so we have few hours to the official announcement by the Miss Universe organization. Let's see who they will choose at the end of the day, and of course, I'll give you guys update on the final results, or on the country that was eventually chosen as the host country. Okay. So if you're watching, please comment down below. Comment down on your thoughts, or who you think will win this the host. Will win the bid to host Miss Universe. Okay. So I think, like I said, before the end of today, we would get the official announcement. We would receive the official announcement, and on the country that has successfully won the bid. Okay, so I hope and I pray it's going to be Thailand. Yes, so I'm rooting for Thailand. I'm rooting for Thailand, hopefully, because they did a good job before in 2018, and I believe that they're going to do a better job in this year's pageant. Okay, so because we're looking for quality, we're looking for a good stage production, we're looking for, you know, a Miss Universe pageant that will, you know, will never be forgotten. Because I still remember 2018, like, you know, like it was yesterday. I still remember how, you know, they lit up, you know, the whole setup and the whole production was very, very, very top notch. You know, Thailand did a good job, and I won't be surprised if they win the bid. But like I said, it's up to the organization. I'm not one of the president of Miss Universe organization. So let's hope and see what the organization, or who the organization chooses at the end of the day. All right. So guys, yes, this is my thoughts on this new development. These are my thoughts, and what do you guys think? If you're watching this live stream, comment down below on your thoughts and who you think will win the bid. Okay, and yeah, if you're watching, please like this live stream. Okay, like the live stream and comment down below. Yeah, I just have 5 minutes to the end of this live stream. Okay, so if you're watching and you have a comment, this is the best time for you to comment before we end the live stream. All right, guys, I have another live stream coming up later. I was supposed to have it yesterday, but because of power issues, I couldn't stream it live. So let's see how tomorrow looks like. Probably because I'm going to come on, you know, live today, later this evening, to give us the update on the eventual host winner to host, or who was chosen as the winner to host this year's pageant. I will be, you know, giving you guys update later today. So I have another live stream tomorrow as well. You guys should join me on that one. Okay, so just hold on to my channel. If you've not subscribed, subscribe. Click on the bell notification button beside the subscribe button to get notified whenever I post new videos. Okay, so if you're watching this live stream, comment down on your thoughts on who you think will be the host country for this year's Miss Universe pageant. All right, so you're coming down in, like the live stream, pen down your comments, your thoughts, your opinions on it. Okay, so I will end this live stream here. Of course, because today is a work day, so I believe we all have a lot of things to do before the end of today. Okay, so I'll give you guys update later today. Just hang on to my channel. I'll come on later and give you guys the updates. Okay. All right, guys. I'll end the live stream here. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you all, guys. I'll see you all later. Have a lovely day.